Hey everyone, this is Josh from before. I'm here with McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Gold Label King Shark from Suicide Squad. And right off the bat, this figure, in all the promo photos, they had a bloody mouth, which is a slight variation from the Build-A-Fig version, along with his differently colored shorts. And this one, when it arrived from Walmart, there's no blood. And when I pre-ordered this, the photos had blood, and I went back after this arrived, and they changed the promo photos to have a bloodless mouth, which right off the bat, just some expectations not met, which is really unfortunate because this, if you saw the Fig video, this is a really rad figure. So a little bit of annoyance right out the gate, but let's take a look at this box. It's a massive box, and this figure is gigantic. It's really big. Pretty much, I mean, as big as any of the, trying to find this. Bigger, basically, than all the other Build-A-Figs have been. This guy's massive. So you can see they really got him zip tied in there because he is heavy, and he's got a couple bits of human viscera here. So if you watch the Build-A-Fig video, you know how I felt about this. It feels really great in hand. It's big and it's chunky, and it's this very high quality feeling, kind of slightly soft like plastic. It just feels really premium. And you know, the shorts are the biggest issue here as far as just limiting his articulation. Although, I gotta say, these feel a little thinner, slightly more malleable than the Build-A-Fig one. I mean, you can get a little bit of bend in the knees, definitely more than the solo version. And I bet people are gonna have a heyday making cloth shorts for this, because you can see that the hips and the legs there's good articulation in there. It's just these shorts are so thick. But nice swiveling ankles here and toe articulation. The waist, this abdomen here, it kind of, it runs up against itself because this is the one piece that is like a harder, more brittle plastic. So the abdomen doesn't move a ton, but you can see you can get a lot of movement out of it. Just kind of clicks around a little bit. Fantastic shoulders. Single elbows that have a rotation here. Big chunky wrists. And then be sure to play around with his neck a bit, because it will get hung up on his gills here, but if you can get clear, he's actually got quite a bit of side of head movement that really is pretty fantastic. It's satisfying. Just don't be afraid to push him around a little bit. See all that? That's great. Tons of personality that can come out, however you move him around. And I gotta be honest, I'm disappointed that they didn't have the blood on his mouth, but I'm a little bit relieved because the way they had done it was he had blood on his mouth down here and blood on his mouth up here. But when you close this jaw, there's no blood, so it kind of looked like shit, honestly. And let's see, next to the other one, obviously the shorts are a little more accurate, a lot more accurate to what he wears in the movie, and then they've kind of gone a little harder on doing this kind of spongy dabbing to make his color patterns look a little more naturalistic. I don't know if it's the greatest look in the world. I don't know if it's better than this or not. He comes with a dismembered human arm and leg here. Got a little bit of gory detail in there, which looks really nice. These are great. Here's the thing. He can't hold these. I mean, can he? Yeah. I mean, maybe if you get these balanced just so. I mean, maybe if you get him balanced just so he can hold them, but it's not really, like his hands just aren't made to hold any accessories. See? So while it's a nice addition, I also would think they kind of missed a little bit of the mark as far as making these something that he can like hold up and be gnawing on. And then the other thing it comes with is this trading card holder. All these Multiverse toys come with trading cards. It's nice in theory, and it's really nice in execution. It's just that I don't think a lot of people, I'm certain a lot of people do not collect these cards. I know some people do, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not something I think people really care that much about, and therefore I would have liked them to have throw a little bit of, extra, like one hand at least that can hold one of these limbs or something. It's just, and if you haven't seen how this guy stacks up next to other characters, obviously he's huge compared to some normal 7-inch characters. Here you can see how he looks next to Bane, who was the most recent largest Build-A-Fig. I think King Shark is even bigger than he is. And you could even see him next to Kickstarter Spawn, which is another substantially sized figure, and King Shark has as much presence as either one of these guys. Just a really gargantuan figure. So there you go. There's King Shark. He's really fun. The blood thing is annoying, but I can live with it. I did kind of want that other head though, since I already had this bloodless version right here. Is it worth the $40? If you don't have the Build-A-Fig already, then it's an easy yes. It is worth it. This thing's massive. It's fun. It's got a couple articulation limitations, but what articulation is there is very expressive and has a lot of potential. You can really give him a lot of different poses, with the open and closed mouth and all of it. But if you've already got this one, the gory arm and leg is nice. The more accurate shorts is nice, but I don't know if the double dipping is completely necessary if you're going to get the Build-A-Fig. All right, guys, that's it for King Shark. I will talk to you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.